morning, everyone. It's the start of a week of scorching heat. I'm gonna get out here and mow. It's actually pretty tall here around the bird feeder area, at least. We'll go to the gym tomorrow. Don's got a conference call this morning. He's got stuff he needs to make sure is in order for a short install window this weekend, and you know, it's going to be hotter tomorrow even than it is today, so I'm going to get the grass knocked out. Good morning, Gray. I have a chicken in the Instant Pot now, so dinner tonight will be chicken, okay? Okay? There's Sweet Morris on the bench waiting on his mama. Marty's up top. Hi. So Stripe has started sleeping in the bed with me. It's the only way I can get him to stay in the house at night without putting up a fuss that he needs to go patrol the yard. Hi. Whoops, Marty. Okay. There you go. There you go. Good morning, Morris. Please eat some of the canned food so you get some moisture in you, okay? Hi, Stripe. Well, somehow it got to be 11:20 and I'm just now getting out here. That's not exactly good, but it'll be okay. Don offered to mow after he got off work tonight, and I said no. So just so you know, he offered. He said, you can stand on the porch or sit on the porch and fuss at me if I'm not doing it right, and I'll mow it for you. And I said, nah, it's all right. We each have our cross to bear. You know, Don has to handle the nasty trash and get it to the landfill, and I mow the grass. It's, you know, it is what it is. Although we both would gladly do the other person's stuff if need be. You know, I switched out the hummingbird nectar, and I watered everything, and I filled up the bird feeders, and I planted a couple plants so they won't get too hot in the sun. And, you know, I just did all of that stuff. It's 1:50 in the afternoon, and I'm done. Everything is mowed, including going out to the street. I planted a couple things in pots that couldn't wait. I did not blow the driveway. I'm too tired, and I'm letting the batteries cool down. Had the lawnmower cut out on me twice today when the 7.5 amp hour batteries got too hot. Don, at the third time's the charm, bought me the very original battery, which may have a different chemistry than the newer ones. I don't know. I've never had it do that before, but of course it's extremely hot and the sun was beating right down on top of the battery. Ever been in the car with your iPhone and it tell you it's too hot because you're sitting in the front of the car and the sun's shining in on it? Maybe you're doing something, you're the passenger, you're doing something and your iPhone gets too hot. Well, that's happened to me. That's basically what happened to the battery today. But I got it done. I got all of it done. I've watered, really watered good. Hi, Marty. Hi, bud. I've watered really good. Nothing is going to be looking worse for wear, at least not today. I am done. I'm done, I tell you. I'm going inside and get me some electrolytes and cool off a bit and then go take a shower. A not very warm shower. Well, some time has passed. It just seems one of those days to be getting things done. I deboned the chicken and I prepped meatballs for dinner, and I made Johnny rice and sausage for lunch with enough leftovers for a side dish or another lunch maybe. And I edited yesterday's video, but not with Gray because Johnny's with Gray. And finally got cleaned up after I got cooled down enough. I did take a couple of Excedrin and have some electrolytes, and I'm feeling pretty normal now. I started to get a headache, and I started to get tightness from woman handling the lawnmower around on the hill down there, which is pretty steep. But it's pretty steep. So I got about an hour before dinner, and I'm going to work on my Legos. I don't know if I'll get the roof done for that center section tonight or not. It's a lot of steps and a lot of pieces. And I'll have to do more hunting than I did for just doing the floor. But I'm going to work on it. I think I'm in good shape for the heat tomorrow with the hose watering, sprinkler, watering I did today. This tree had a lot of water. Should be pretty good. I might ask Don to take me for a drive after dinner. Do the daily pogo stuff. We'll see how we're both feeling. He's napping now. He has to work Sunday morning for a bit, so he did not work super late today. But of course, he also had a reprieve from going to the gym and the time that takes that he was able to put into getting his work done. So it was good that he got off early. I am almost done with this section. I'm missing 4 arch pieces, 2 on each end, that prevent me from finishing today. And I also don't have this one piece in tan. I've only got it in, well, a bunch of colors, but dark tan. So maybe I'll get around it by switching it to black on both sides, and I've got it in black. But anyway, I was able to pretty much finish it. When those pieces come and they were already ordered, this is the rest of the pieces to finish it up are in this bowl, and it won't take very long.